Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be an empties video, and this is also going to be the final video recorded in this apartment. We finally have our house. We did a build job and it's finally ready, so we are in the process of moving in, so this is going to be our last week here. So everything's in transition. The apartment is in complete disorder right now. And I'm really not warming anything. I'm just kind of concentrating on getting everything packed up and gradually switched over to the new house. So with that in mind, this is my last empties here. So I had this bucket. It was pretty full, and I figured, I'd go ahead and record this instead of taking trash with me. So we're just going to jump right into it. This first item here is from Candles from the Keeping Room. This is Sweet Apple Indian Bread. This was really good. A nice, strong apple scent, but you can definitely tell that there's a bakery note in this. And I really enjoyed it. I would repurchase that. From Ava's, this is Caramel Apple Pie. You can see this one's pretty old, but it did throw well. To me, it just smelled like a caramel apple scent. Not necessarily like a cider lane, and I didn't necessarily get a pie note, but it did smell like a true caramel apple. From Lasting Scent Candles, this is Magic Potion, and I'm not sure what this was, but most of these have been really rich bakery scents, and this was no exception. Lasting Scent always performs really well for me, and I did enjoy the scent. Got through 2 of those. I'm pretty sure I popped some of those in my candle crock too. Farm Apple Pumpkin from Better Homes and Gardens. I did get through this value pack. This is probably my all-time favorite cider scent. It truly smells like cider, like a juice. It truly smells like that picture, and I really enjoy this one. I think there's like a strong note of cinnamon in this, but it's definitely like a bakery cinnamon, and to me the apple is a little bit more pronounced than the pumpkin, but this is a delicious scent. I would continue to repurchase that. Oh, another Magic Potion. And then we have also from Lasting Scent, this is Spooky Apparitions. Again, I don't remember what these are. I'm sure I've noted it in my collection videos or like my fall videos. But again, I have no complaints about Lasting Scent. Always does really well for me. From VCS, I have Helene's Gingerbread House Day. This is Gooey Batter, Buttery Vanilla, Fresh Rolled Dough, and gingerbread. So this one was okay. Her gingerbread is a little bit more not on the sweet side and a little bit more on the savory side, and it's really strong, almost like the only way I can kind of describe it is more like a drier gingerbread. Not quite as moist, if that makes sense. I don't know. It makes sense in my brain, but I did like it. Yeah, VCS is closing, so I'm not sure I'd be able to repurchase it, but I do like her gingerbread scent. Seeing Isn't Believing. Believing is Seeing. This is Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow, Sweet Gingerbread, and Sugar Cookie Dough. This one was absolutely amazing. I melted this whole thing in my candle crock. I think it was one of those big poinsettias. It performed super well, smelled super good, such a like the epitome of seasonal scent, and really strong. I enjoyed it. From Rainbow Melts, I melted North Pole Bakery, which is pumpkin pecan waffles, gingerbread, waffle cone, and butter brickle. For me, the pumpkin pecan waffles came through the strongest in this. I did enjoy it. It wasn't super long lasting, but it was a powerhouse for probably about 4 hours. Another good one from VCS. This is Pumpkin Edelweiss. This is Gooey Pumpkin Gingerbread Cake topped with cream cheese frosting. Another gingerbread pumpkin blend. Yeah, that's really good. I did enjoy it. I think I have quite a few Cider House donuts. I was just busting through these, melting them constantly and putting them in my crock. The crock always helps when you're trying to get through stuff. Yeah. So I have 4 clams of Cider House Donuts. This smells really good. It does literally smell like a cinnamon sugar donut with a side of hot cider, to me. However, I will say this is definitely lost scent. I could still smell it, but I do remember this being much stronger. I'm going to assume it's because of the age of the wax. And, you know, I feel like, and I am still taking note of vendors who aren't long-lasting, are long-lasting, who I feel like can sit in your stash for a while versus those who can't. But I will say that I think it really does vary by scent as well, because there are some items, for instance, let's use Rose Girls as an example. As a general rule, her stuff has not been throwing for me as well as it would have, I feel like, if I would have melted it earlier. For some of us in our minds, you know, it's like the longer you let it cure, the better. But I feel like there's just this really important sweet spot that you have to hit where you can get the strongest throw, or you literally can allow the scent to putz out and not give you anything. And for me, Rose Girls, generally speaking, most of the scents haven't been throwing as well as I feel like they did or would have if I had got to them sooner. But then there's other ones, like the other day, actually at our new house, I was melting pond scum, and I mean, it was literally throwing all over the house. So strong. And it's the same age as a bunch of other things that, you know, haven't been throwing. So while I am trying to keep in mind of vendors that I feel like or take note, I should say, of vendors who I can let sit in the stash versus ones who I can't, I am trying to keep in mind there are just sometimes scents that just in general from any vendor are probably going to be more long lasting or get more powerful as they sit versus other scents. And then there's people like, or vendors like the Bathing Garden, where it doesn't matter what I have from her, if it sits, it's going to be better. So, you know what I mean? It's just, I think, you know, you can use generalizations, but there's just always going to be exceptions. So this is one of those exceptions because generally speaking, all of my Walmart wax throws, no matter how old it is, and this is just one that lost scent. For instance, this is a good example. Spiced Vanilla Embers. I melted through this clam and this was insanely strong. It smelled so good. I still love this scent. To me, it is like a embery, smoky vanilla scent. Not really with too much spice, but I enjoy it. And I got this at the same time as Cider House Donuts, and this was amazing. So just keep that in mind. Another one, Spooky Apparitions from Lasting Scents. I have another North Pole Bakery. All perform the same. From Destination Wax, I have Beach Bonfire. So this was salty sea air, sweet marshmallows, and smoldering embers. Fresh and warm at the same time, not smoky. I agree with that. I really didn't get much from this except the salty sea air, and even that was a little bit minimal. I do like the scent, and maybe I would try it and melt it a little bit sooner. Although this says it's from April of 2022. But yeah, I would try it again. I do like the scent. I just didn't get much from it. I have VCS A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. This was really good. This is sweet potato pie, gooey sugar cookies, and caramel cupcakes. This smelled super good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I was going to hang on to this because I'm like, it has Thanksgiving in the name, but I melted it. It was great. Is one I would get again if I could. We have Boolicious, another one from Lasting Scent Candles. I think I've gotten through all of my Lasting Scent Candles at this point, which makes me happy but sad at the same time because I don't foresee her coming back anytime soon. Next up here from Candles from the Keeping Room, Caramel Drizzled Marshmallow Sugar Cookie. This was a super intense, sweet bakery scent. The caramel and the marshmallow definitely overpowers the cookie, although I did still get a touch of that in here. If you like a ooey gooey sweet, kind of thick in the air type of sweet bakery scent, you would absolutely enjoy this. I did enjoy this. This is one though that I think I would have liked better in a like open concept, not necessarily in my apartment. So, and then 2 more items. So, well, one of them is just another Cider House Donuts. I think I had 5 of those, and I literally was just melting them all throughout the house, as well as throwing clams in my candle crock. The last one here, that was pumpkin apple muffins. I love this scent so much. So this was in a value pack. This is literally the most delicious. It almost, I know it says pumpkin apple muffins, but to me, it's almost like I get an ever so slight touch of pumpkin, and then I get like this sweet caramel apple, and then I also get the muffin scent, if that makes sense. So there's definitely this undertone that lets you know it's bakery. Then you get a really rich, thick caramel apple scent, and then I get just a little bit of pumpkin. But this is a beautiful scent for fall, very seasonably appropriate, and I love it. And that is it, guys. That is my empties. I just wanted to get that done so I could go ahead and get this stuff thrown out. And next time you hear from me, it will be a new location. I don't know when that will be, but hope you guys are enjoying your weekend and have a good week. And thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.